up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, today we're in the Supra. So how's everybody doing? I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everybody's doing good. It's Friday. So 1 year of ownership on this car. I've done, as you can see back there, the wing. I color matched the wing. I color matched the A-pillars. I'll link the video up here. It's a must. The video ran a little long, but the modification is a must on these cars. If it's not a black Supra, you have to do that modification. It's worth every penny. It changes and it kind of completes the look of the car. I don't know why they didn't do it. Toyota, irrelevant, doesn't matter. I also color matched the mirror caps, and I was gonna get some really cool ones that, you know, everybody sells and whatnot, but I kind of like the original ones. I just needed them to be color matched. I also color matched the reflectors, so I'll do just a quick walk around in a little bit of the vehicle so you can see it, and it kind of completes the look. The wheels, I kind of like the wheels. I don't like the two-tone, so they're gonna get probably powder coated. I don't have a problem with the design. I actually like it, but I'm gonna go with, I think, I'm almost certain. You guys hear that? It's ridiculous. I've got a stage 2 tune from Boot Mod, and guys, I've got the aggressive burbles on right now, so it's ridiculous. It sounds like, it just sounds dumb, but I think, like, it kind of grew on me. It's kind of obnoxious, and I kind of like it. I'm not even gonna lie. But of course, everybody does the charge pipes, intake. The only reason I did the intake, it doesn't add any horsepower. If it does, it's insignificant. You probably wouldn't even notice it. But the reason I did the intake is to keep the air intake temperature down. You know, that's necessary when you're running a little more horsepower and just high boost. I have Burger Motorsports 13 millimeter spacers on the wheels on all four, and they fit like perfectly flush to the wheel. The fender and the wheel are perfectly flush now. Now when I go with more aggressive tires, I'm gonna get a little bit of a meatier look, which is more like the Mark IV look, and I think that looks pretty cool. I don't like this thing. I don't know what it's called, whatever, the camber, whatever. I think it looks ridiculous. You can't do any kind of performance. It looks cool in a parking lot, but you can't really drive it correctly, right? I drive this car pretty hard, so I need it to handle well. And then of course I have what are they called? H&R or HR springs. They handle really well, especially on the highway. If you put the car on sport, you're damping on sport, then it's perfect. Around town it gets a little bumpy for me, but on the highway it handles really well. So I hope you guys can hear that. It sounds good. I can't tell you how fast that was going, 'cause that's like, I just can't tell you. Follow traffic laws, obey traffic laws. But yeah, it's about I've had it for a year now. 7,560 miles, zero issues, no issues whatsoever. This is a 2020. Of course, it's the 2020 in downshift blue. I didn't want to wait till the 21. I'm glad I didn't, because they're having tuning issues. Warranty, what warranty, right? Like, I voided it the moment that I did the tune on it, which I don't care. I could take this engine out of the car, pull it apart, put it back together. It's whatever. Most people can't do that, but that's cool. If I had to, I would. I'm gonna go with a bigger turbo. Not yet. I think I'm gonna do E85 right now. To the crank, I'm just over 500 horsepower. To the wheel, it's probably 450, 460, and based on other cars and other tunes and other tuners and what they're doing, and so that's a pretty safe assumption. I'm not just guesstimating. And I love this car. There's a few issues I don't, that I just really don't like. Of course, I fixed the buffeting. way. It's such a simple fix. It was like 200 bucks, but it's necessary because I do like to roll with the windows down when it's not 100 degrees like it is right now in Houston. But it's a great car, man. Like, I get compliments all the time on it. It looks good. I get the thumbs up. I think everyone, for the most part, has gotten over the fact that it was made by BMW. It's always going to be one of those controversial things. People are going to either love it or hate it. If you love it, cool. If you hate it, that's cool too. I got it, no problem. I think that this is a good car, and it's a great car in my opinion. I don't abuse it. I don't do burnouts. I always make sure that the temperature, operating temperature, as I had an E92 M3, you know, with the whole rod bearing issues, I never had any issues. If you guys want to see anything about that car, that guy just gave me a thumbs up. That is a cop car, and I wish I could get it on video, but that's a cop car with the ghosts, the decals. That sneaky son of a man. He can speed, but if he catches me speeding, like, you know, I'm getting a ticket. Let's see, this car just passed me. Is he gonna pull him over? I don't know, man. He's in a Charger. These guys are getting sneaky, man. They're trying to get you. But anyways, it's a great car. 2020. Would I buy it again? Yes, I love the car. Nothing wrong with it. Horsepower, dollar to horsepower, you can't beat it. Downpipe and tune, put 100 horsepower to the wheel, give or take, maybe a little more. It's just an awesome car, man. Like, first, second, and third, it's spin city. The back wheels, they just spin all day. So I've got a downpipe from Titan Motorsports and the Bootmont 3 Stage 2 tune. And sorry guys, and it's just awesome. So I'll do a walk around. Hopefully you guys can see it. Hopefully I can put it in the middle of the video at the beginning or maybe the end, whatever. But this car is absolutely awesome. Right now, like I said, it's got its quirks, and I'll do another video on things I don't like about it. I think that's been totally played out. If you don't like it, that's cool. BMW, Toyota collaboration, they do it all the time. The Aston Martin runs with an Amg Transmission, which is made by AMG, which goes on, everybody knows Mercedes. The collaborations like this happen all the time. So I have no problem with it. I'm a big BMW fanatic. I had an E92 M3. I just purchased a 2020 M440i convertible. It's actually my lady's. And it has the B58 engine. It's in the braking stage right now, so I'm trying to break it in correctly. I think I just broke it in. This one's about the Supra, and I think it's just a cool car. It needs to be, it definitely needs some, it's got its quirks, right? Like the buffeting in the window, everybody knows that. The steering wheel, God, it's so skinny. I wish, like, Toyota would have taken a BMW steering wheel. They took everything else. They might as well have taken a BMW steering wheel that has that really thick grip on it and put it in this car, as I guess somebody just didn't really care. They're trying to keep costs down or something. But you know, the experience happens it starts in your hands, it starts with your eyes, the scent, so on and so forth. All that is great. But when you put your hands on the steering wheel, you get this feeling of like cheap. And it's just the steering wheel. It's not the car. As you can tell, I don't hear any rattling. Other people have complained about the rattling back here on this panel. Mine doesn't do it. Maybe I don't have enough miles on it to notice yet. But I think it's just a cool car. Would I buy it again? Of course. Understand that the moment you drop a tune on this thing, you just voided the warranty, and Toyota will fight you tooth and nail to do that. People have had some issues with, I think, the power steering pump or whatever, not pump, but the control, lower control steering, whatever, when they did a tune. I've personally never met someone that has had an issue with that. This car is perfectly fine. I'm running with traffic and I'm going 75, and I could put the windows down. There would be no buffeting, no issues whatsoever. The wing is an absolute must, whether you go with the Seibon or whatever you call it, right? You have to do the wing because it kind of completes that look. If you like that little ducktail thing, as my, I don't like it. I think it's missing something. And when you do the wing on it and it stands correctly, it completes the car. Now the reflectors is a must. Color painted, paint matched mirror caps and A-pillars is a must, which is really weird. When I took the A-pillars off, the actual A-pillar, because that's just a cap, it's not even an A-pillar. The A-pillar is color matched. So it's part of the rest of the car, but it's already the color of the car. I don't know why they didn't just like do the caps. It had to have been something to do with cost. Paint matching the wing, the mirror caps, and the A-pillar cover or caps, whatever you want to call it, was $500. It was worth every penny. The moment I color matched it, put everything together, man, it was like, that's exactly the way that car was supposed to. Guys, I'm turning this on. That's exactly the way this car should have came from the factory. As far as color, it's too high, you gotta stance it correctly. You need spacers or you need a different set of wheels. Everybody's gonna do their own thing. But guys, this video is running a little long. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to give you a 1-year update on the car. Issues, quirks, all that, things I've noticed, things I hate or love about it. I love this car. It's crazy quick. Germans do a much better job than American Muscle at putting down horsepower to the wheel. I'm not hating on American Muscle. I love Mustangs, the Hellcats, even though they're big and heavy. It's very Americana. Camaro SS or ZL1, the new ones like the 1LE, sick. They're going away. So I think we're living in the best time for American Muscle. The muscle car, the horsepower wars, are going on right now. In a few years, we're going to do away with all that, but that's a topic for another video. I think if you're going to get a cool car, like whether it's a Mustang, it doesn't matter whether you like Mustang, Camaro, or Challenger, or Charger, I think we're living in the best times, but I don't have any problem whatsoever with BMW. I love it. This is a Toyota Supra. I get it. The collab with, if you see BMW symbols, signs, and parts all over the place when you pop the hood, but I don't have any problem with that because I love BMW. So, do I wish it was a manual? Not really, because this is a lot faster. I live in Houston. Traffic is a little bit of a nightmare here. Would I do it one day? I'm not sure. Maybe. It would complete it, but it doesn't matter because we already know that no matter what, people are always going to hate. Whether you have a manual, they're still going to say, that's a BMW. Whether you had a 2JZ in it, someone's going to say, well, that's an outdated engine. Does that make sense? So, it's just my opinion, but I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. I try to respond to all my comments as quickly as I can. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the likes, the comments. If this is your first time here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You guys see that car behind me? Alright, he's trying to play. See ya.